Was it all a lie? That is the question being asked today about the Ali Archer account. The VTuber now wiped off Twitter.com, having this past weekend posted, "Dear VTubers and watchers, words carry weight. Today at 10:48 p.m. I got a call. My transgender cousin, who did VTubing, has passed away. I don't want to get into the details out of respect, but her note explained how she was harassed, bullied, and doxxed to the point she gave up." That tweet taking off, getting loads of attention on Twitter.com, and immediately cascading into discussion about Silvervale from VShojo. Messages such as, "Guys, it should not have come to this. Listen to the voices around you, Silvervale. How much more blood will be on your hands before you denounce the increasingly bigoted, transphobic, and Nazi community you are building and emboldening, Silvervale." This as other users have gone to not directly naming her, instead making tweets like, "To anyone saying we can't say it was the Wolf's fans who did it, please read the post itself, where the note mentions the bullying and doxing and harassment from recent times." We were then directed to this account, now since also wiped from Twitter.com, this apparently being the account for the VTuber cousin in question, as one of their parents had then left a message for everyone to read. The message countering that it was due to very specific instances, leading to reactions like, "I did see also, though, that the parents said that none of the recent events in this community were the cause, so for that, I'd like to apologize. I got riled up and was too emotional regarding everything that's been happening." That being a reply to their own message here, earlier saying, claiming someone made up that their cousin committed just to get internet sympathy regarding all this is incredibly effed up. This same user noting, "Oh wow, a lot of people have followed me today," as their tweets were getting a lot of attention. And then also following up, "I've been informed that Ali Archer, the original person behind this all, was lying. I hate that someone would lie about something like this in such an emotional time." This being fully confirmed from Akrios, saying of Ali Archer, "Well, just got proof that my abuser never changed. Got caught lying about having a trans cousin commit S. Lying for clout as ever. This is a serious thing and it's disgusting. You'd use this just to garner clout, you pathological liar." Further making clear, do not use this as an excuse to further anti-trans messages. "I am non-binary. I am trans. I stand behind my trans brothers and sisters who do die from harassment." Eventually, the Ali Archer would go protected and then eventually cease to exist with that handle, as to with the account of the alleged cousin. Akrios also confirming that Ali Archer was a third rebrand, meaning this individual has been changing their identity time and time again. That as we move to another story where everything is brought into question, checking in with Brave Bengal, labeled as a not safe for work account, having a while back tweeted out, "Give me your OCs so I can draw them getting railed by mine." This post getting a significant amount of attention and lots of interest, including that by Gia the Brat, self-described as a puppy GF and lewd puppy, 18-plus demon lapdog. Yesterday tweeting out, "Please don't make NSFW art effing me without my consent," as it was made clear that this NSFW artist had made NSFW art of Gia the Brat, who had further stated, "I feel so violated. Please always ask the person for consent before making or commissioning NSFW art with them. It especially makes me uncomfortable when I don't know you and we're strangers." That image brought me really bad flashbacks to when I felt so powerless in my own body and voice. Please just ask for consent. That therein leading to loads of empathy and sympathy posts. That was until we had more from Melia the Maid, saying, "So Gia submits her OC to be railed by Brave Bengal, and once it's done, she deletes her comment and then plays victim," showing these screenshots where Melia was replying to Gia under Brave Bengal's original post, asking for OCs. Stating further, "Don't blindly believe these victim-playing posts so easily. She always knows what she's doing, victim clout." That then leading to these posts from Gia saying, "I want to address what happened with the NSFW art and some of the responses that I got. I do not condone or support any hatred sent towards anyone. The post was 2 months old and I had both forgotten about it and was never informed that I was picked, nor asked if I was still okay with it at this point, or if I had any boundaries that they needed to consider." Saying further, "Any claims that my intention was to gain victim points or victim clout are baseless and inappropriate." Responses would range from, "But then why block people that called attention to this issue?" And "Please remember you deleted your comment after it was finished, told the person after they posted it to kindly take it down, and they did without question, then you posted your piece." With other users pointing out that they had remembered to delete the consenting tweet, and yet in their explanation saying they had forgotten, pointing out also all those words, and not one was sorry. Brave Bingle would take it in stride, saying, hey guys, if you don't want me to draw your character getting D'd down after you submitted them to be drawn getting D'd down, then remove your comment from this post now instead of after I've drawn it and getting me in trouble. Thanks. I'm cool with people wanting to back out. It's fine if people change their minds or don't like the drawing and ask me to take it down. I just think the random strangers reporting me when I had no idea WTF is going on is whack, and I would like to avoid that happening again. Explaining further, for the record, the person asked me to take it down nicely a few minutes ago after all the prior posts, so I don't have a beef with them. And lastly, explaining I don't follow them and I didn't see any tweets. They submitted their character, I drew the character, and then I came back to a bunch of strangers reporting me for sexual assault. They asked me a few minutes ago to take it down, and I did, but no one told me anything beforehand. So again, lots of questions about what exactly is the truth, and it turns out the truth is chaotic. As we turn to Hololive English's chaotic rat VTuber Hakos Baelz, tweeting out a new record. Holy. That is earlier, Bae had overslept a membership stream by nearly 3 hours. Responding with, I slept, Bae would go on to stream a birthday countdown with hashtag still not Bae B-Day, as technically her birthday does land on February 29th. And this year, there is no February 29th. Bae again would receive from Hololive director A-chan, happy still not B-Day again this year. That while A-chan's birthday is on February 28th, that alongside our own co-host Co-Dee, more on that later, Bae would kick off the not birthday stream with tons of call-ins, including these Ollie balls, alongside receiving a call from Mori Celesta, her very good friend who dropped in this Akasupa and is promising a jazz instrumental version of Play Dice soon. Bae's art tag is filled with loads of B-Day art, including yet another arresting piece, that from Handot, offering up these hearts. Later, Bae would say, thanks to everyone who called in, what a ride, and later going on to tweet, another year and still no birthday. But that's okay, because we just pretend it's the 29th and have a big ass party. Yes, tonight we have a birthday stream for real at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It's the Strawberry Sweetness Bae's B-Day 2023 stream. That all while Bae has confirmed she is now back in Australia, no longer in Japan. But who is still in Japan is Hololive English's Takanashi Kiara, sharing on Twitter.com that she is still ill, stating, I wish I could have at least waited until after I left Japan to catch a cold. My time in Japan is limited. Also saying, Gura brought me water and stuff, Ina bringing me more medicine and honey and tea. Thanks, girls. Kiara would go on to make this schedule, saying she will rest up and become healthy, along with Fire Emblem will not escape. She even hosted a members-only watch-along stream, being caught by her manager Genma, with Kiara responding, Genma, it's barely even a stream. I am just lonely. Okay, please, we are just watching movie. I won't talk. But Kiara did talk during her 3D showcase this past weekend. Kiara superfan Takuma would say, waiting for the 3D showcase feels like waiting for Christmas. I'm too hyped, going on to wait faster. And here she is at last in 3D, just as we all had awaited for 2.5 years now. It is miraculous. Okay, we're almost there. Let's rewind the clock back to Christmas Day 2020. Kiara having debuted just 3 months before and tweeting out, if I get 3D, I'll hatch an egg in my debut stream. And lo and behold, it happened. That's right, we saw in full view how a KFP is born. After Kiara would take to the stage and perform as an idol, then revealing a full KFP restaurant in 3D. Hololive English's Nidamai Inanis would reply, I'll have a number 9, and Bae would say, can I get a number 2, but change the side to fries and make the drink extra big. While A-chan noticed that the Yago burger was a fully black patty. Hololive Indonesia's Crazy Ollie was also watching, saying, my hatu. And as evidenced here by Hololive Japan member Hakuya Kayori, the KFP restaurant would turn into a dance floor. That while Hololive English's Amelia Watson would notice that Kiara has the moves, and Hololive English's Mori Calliope saying, Wawa, she dance, she sing, she cook. And yes, of course, we had full-on cannibalism, just as expected. All of HoloMyth would call in, that while we have video evidence from Kanauru that Kiara Kiara is the entire party. Hashtag Kiara 3D party. Kiara's character illustrator Huke Papa would simply cry. HoloLive Indonesia's Irani EO15 gave us a Kiwawa. Utano Pandora would say, I'm crying. She's literally perfect. I'm so happy for her. As Callie would add, she pose, she idol, she fight. And Ina was so distracted that she forgot to take more screenshots. That's okay, because HoloLive Japan's Takane Rui was on hand giving us this screenshot. That's correct. It's Ozora Subaru, and look at her go. She's actually giving us the Shuba Shuba dance, just as we had seen from the memes. And that was not the only HoloLive Japan member joining her on stream, as joining Kiara in the rain was Momozuzu Naneshi. All my reacting with this song was really good, and leading to even more 3D performances on stage. A-chan saying, so cool and so cute are Kiara the manager. We have even more reactions, such as from Akashi Bag saying Kiara is the best idol, as after Kiara would say, thank you for watching my 3D debut. Finally, the pressure is over. Thank you to my sweet guests, Naneshi and Subaru for dancing and singing with me, and Myth for supporting me, and Staff for leading me, and all fans and friends for cheering me on. Nanashi Mume saying, you are amazing, and Bae responding with amazing idol Wawa. That as cooking VTuber Onigiri noticed, that's a huge kitchen. Yes, the KFP were very happy, with Undita TV saying, nice job, Tencho, along with Pugs and Mori giving us this KFP. Kiara would go on to share, fun fact, EN Management bought a ton of KFP and fried chicken bentos for the staff who worked on my 3D showcase. The very next day, we would have HoloLive Productions say, don't miss Takanashi Kiara's Hologra debut. That's right, yet another Holo No Graffiti with a HoloMyth member. We can likely expect numerous 3D videos coming from Kiara now. As the very next night, all eyes were on HoloLive English's Mori Calliope, seen here as a 30-foot tall cutout. Tobin Jacobs giving us her new twin tail outfit, and leading to some very interesting fan art after, as Minxe would give us this big Mori. Callie herself would react with holy, as HoloLive tweeted out, holy moly. That's right, it was time for Callie's 3D showcase. Callie stating that it would be featuring some underworldian insanity and some guests that might be a first in Holo-EN history. For the stream, spamming hashtag Mori3D and teasing us with this image. That unique artwork coming from Itoto, which was then featured in a opening sequence for Callie's 3D showcase entitled Callie's Dream. The stream would then kick off with some performances, they tweeting out, OMG, how is she this cool? And even breaking out a scythe bass, then being joined on stream alongside some skeleton backup dancers. Ina saying Deadbeats also on fire with those dance moves. And yes, we even got to see Callie perform the worm. That request coming from the HoloMyth members joining her stream, wherein Callie was quasi-tricked into showing off some boing boing and other skin exposure. Tsunamake Watame, for some reason, tweeting out this screenshot of the stream saying Callie is a very good girl. As Bae would say, I'm headbanging so hard. This is Callie brought out not one, but two guests on stage. That's right, it's Boogey Voxx, the VTuber duo of Fra and C, now set to disband their group in March, and going out with quite a bang here, performing alongside Callie. Kiara saying it's so sweet that she's dedicating time for two songs in her 1-hour debut for her old friends who retire soon. They are rocking together. Ollie reacting, the collab I've been waiting to see, along with I'm not crying, you are. A bittersweet ending, but what a send-off. As another good VTuber friend of Callie, Milky Queen, would say, Callie Boogey Voxx performance was so awesome and emotional. The whole thing was super fun. Congrats again on beautiful 3D. And here we would have Callie's character illustrator echoing Callie's sign-off of peace. Callie after saying, thank you so much to my guests, my friends, my gym mates, my staff, and everyone who came and cheered for me. We did it. Here's to many more 3D adventures. And yes, we have new merch coming soon. With Kiara's 3D showcase, we have a Hot Phoenix thermo bottle and bottle case set, alongside Callie's pendant and accessory stand set. The last two pieces of merchandise soon coming this weekend, as both Gal Gura and Amelia Watson are set for their own 3D showcases. That while HoloLive shared this news, thank you for your patronage of HoloLive Production official shop. Due to inventory work at our warehouse, shipping will be temporarily suspended during the following period, that being from March 22nd to April 3rd. That's right, no shipping for nearly 2 weeks. Further along, we have Anime Boston making this announcement. We are thrilled to welcome back HoloLive Production for Anime Boston 2023. That event running from April 7th to 9th and welcoming Shirikami Fubuki, Ayunda Risu, Kobo Kanaru, Takanashi Kiara, Hakos Baelz, Magni Desmond, and Noir Vesper. who seemed to be very surprised by this announcement. Magni replying, "Oh, they didn't tell you. We'll actually be fighting to the death on the main stage next to the artist alley. Looking forward to it." While we can't confirm that, Anime Boston would say, "Join us for a full weekend of VTuber fun with panels, shows, and HoloLive production first ever 3-branch karaoke event." And now with even more HoloLive and VTuber news, we turn to our co-host Co-Dee. Take it away.
Yo, they've been caught in 4K. That being Cover Corp CEO and best idol Yago, who was trending on Twitter the other day, not for a tweet that was made, but for a tweet that he liked involving art of Lumin from the popular game Genshin Impact. The art itself was pretty tame, with users like Raycall, the PNG VTuber from 3064, saying, "Yago, you fantastic man, I love you," and Koa, who was just very confused, and rightfully so, as following the thread further leads you to the artist's NSFW version, which fans of HoloLive have clocked, taking screenshots and commenting things like, "Unfathomably based Yago, cultured Yago, Yago approved," and he really is the Yagoat. At the time of this recording, it's still in his liked tweets, so either he doesn't know, or really is just base. Other talents caught in 4K was the Pirates captain, Hosho Marine, who took to Twitter to make Kanata an asset, saying, "I made Kanata an asset to make her boing boing big. Is this friendship?" Kanata replied with no, as she had big ones already to begin with, but gave her thanks for making her stand out. However, her art mama caught wind of this conversation, saying, "Hey, Marine, stop it." There was a little back and forth between the two, with Marine calling her the impossible titty police, and Oshio Oshi threatening court action. This all going on until Marine finally caved in and said she won't let Kanata use it. Marine proclaimed she just drew it for herself. Later in the week, Amane Kanata hosted an announcement stream. She tweeted, "There are 2 announcements and an unveiling of a thing." The first announcement was the reveal of her mascot, Upao, which comes complete with a merchandise drop, while the thing she wanted to show off turned out to be Marine's boing boing asset, which of course she tried to pass off as real. Kanata's other announcement was the release of a new cover of Hatsune Miku's Another World, as we see the debut of the Amane Kanata Vocaloid called PP Tenshi P. In other news, we have a couple of talents taking a break, beginning with Natsuro Matsuri, who took to YouTube to host a short stream mentioning she'll be taking a break due to a member of her family being ill. Also taking a break is Shishiro Botan, who at the last minute cancelled one of her streams. She took to Twitter to say she's been experiencing a dull pain for about a week now, and will be going to get it checked out as soon as possible. The upcoming HoloLive 4th Festival is fast approaching, with the talent doing their best to make sure that they are on good health for it. Along with the festival comes collabs, and we see Joy Sound team up with HoloLive yet again, this time to release collaboration drinks during the fest. Although we've had some talents take a break, there are also talents returning, one of them being Suisei, who on the 26th of Feb hosted a short 30-minute stream to let us know her throat is recovering, so she'll be coming back to streaming. Prior to this, Suisei also participated in Mio's kindergarten stream, and so did Laplace Darkness, who wasn't originally one of the participants. Hollox Society's Laplace was also on a break, but returns to streaming on the 28th of February. In music news, we turn to the talents Takane Louis and Aki Rosenthal, who just recently participated in Voxx Cinderella Switch. This taking place not long after Takane Louis was forced to take a break due to swollen tonsils. Louis did take to Twitter to say she attended a hospital appointment and her schedule may change due to her current health. Also in music, we turn to Amaru Polka, who is celebrating 1 million views of her cover of Deco Nina's Chimera, and Nakiri Ayame, whose cover of Cat Loving was featured by the Twitter account belonging to YouTube Japan. But the music doesn't stop there, as we take a look at the idol Akai Hato, who is releasing original music for 3 consecutive weeks. On February 24th, Hachima released a remastered version of her first original song, Red Heart, with Billboard Japan featuring the song as well as the announcement in an article. Moving on to birthday news, we check out Kageyama Shien from Holostars, who celebrated his birthday on the 25th of this month, but switched things up. Shien tweeted, "I decided to do a TV show for this birthday celebration, and added a lot of things to make it fun for all kinds of people. This included some handcam moments, and some experiences in the outside world. Of course, singing was still on the cards, and there were many guest appearances such as Uproar's Izuru and Rio." Also celebrating their birthday is HoloLive staff member A-chan, who took to Twitter to let everyone know the 28th of February is her birthday, and she will be hosting a 3D live concert! JK. Although she is hosting her regular HoloLive radio stream. But if you'd like to see A-chan in an idol outfit, one user has made this for all of us, Taskeru. And February has been a busy month for birthdays in HoloLive, as we've had Muna, Choco, Aki Rose, Okayu, Bei, and A-chan. But there's one more birthday to go, and it's mine. That's everything from me. Back over to you, False.
Thank you so much, Co-Dee. And that's right, tomorrow is his birthday, complete with a King cover release. You can check out that release party on twitch.tv free. That wall we received this look at our co-high, including Co-Dee and Heidi. That's right, Belly at BellyMama_art is back, saying they also deserve love. That wall we have some love for you from Kana Fuyuko, Snow Angel and 3D animator and modeler. Now releasing the Intern bot, my official mascot, as here we have a full 3D model, complete with hand tracking and more, available to you for free. You can check that out with the link below. And it's true, our YouTube channel still has 2 of 3 strikes. That thanks to Nijisanji parent company Anycolor, meaning this could be our very last video. If they decide to strike us further, please follow us on the rest of our socials, as that is all that we have for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on twitch.tv, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.